I never know how to just start these things. Hi, we're back. More Danganronpa. When we last left off, we had just received our first motive. Ain't that neat? Here's the monologue that Naegi said to himself while he was crashing out. Oh. Let me make sure I do this. Ba, 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 ba. Ah. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So, how come someone's here? Interesting.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka! What are you doing out so late? That's what I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. That's just a promise we made. If someone decided to break that promise, then... Why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel better? What? It said in the school regulations that we have to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't specifically say which dorm room each person had to sleep in. So... But two people sharing one room is, you know... Ah! Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know. Me either. It's not that I even mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, maybe we could switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms. If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine by me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine. I trust you. In that case, then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. If we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I
I'm
said.
psychic. Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. This looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We traded keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another weird expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. Same goes to you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good. There's nobody here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. Doesn't look any different from mine. Smells nice though. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help but taking a peek. That's the DVD with her name on it. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was on her video. It's probably for the best I waited until she brings it up again. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find one in here too. Ugh. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Don't make it weird, dude. Don't make it weird. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Well, it's sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, and pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even in our divine world of freedom has few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yay!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way to the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Hi! Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late... Yo. Sorry. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers would fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, so you know. Nope. Got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late... What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always had her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark sense of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Ah, fuck. No! Don't tell me! No! What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back for self. It's the sheath? Where's Sayaka? There's the key to my room. There's slashes and gouges on the walls. And where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. God damn it. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought this was like a dating sim. Fun fact I would like to share with the class. The blood in this game is not pink for censorship reasons, like everyone assumes. Nobody told Spike Chunsoft, hey, you gotta tone this shit down. No, they did it on purpose because they thought it would be too depressing if the blood was red. Ah, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Ah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw was real? That's right. It totally did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think is going to happen if you go out there? What good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like that? My friend, Sayaka, she's dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. Meowdy! Welcome to the party, Biodrum. The Mizono is dead. I have ruined my job as a guardian angel. Fuck. I'm so totally gonna get fired. Ugh. None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to define him without good reason. No! I'm getting a 1 star! No! You don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
but
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
Huh? What's the matter? You guys look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? Thank you for petting me. Hi. I'm glad that worked. I'm so glad that worked. I threw that together like 5 minutes before. One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Thank you for Catgirl time. Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you guys is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could easily testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth! That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with this stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Eh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? That you can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly, hellishly naive. No, no, no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you cannot be found by the other students. This is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You actually have to get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. It's kind of fucked up of Monokuma to only tell us now, but I guess that is kind of the point, right? Dude is insane. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown!
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
I think we're getting to the trial tonight, but even if we don't, I've been smarter. I got a big old thing of water near me
To an
now.
end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
what?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, the rest of us get executed.
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. I swear to God, I thought it was brought up in Danganronpa 2, but I cannot remember. I cannot. You can't see what my face is doing, but I'm shrugging. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind. Hey, wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in a trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
Punishment? I mean, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear, but I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
well, this sucks.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
She never moved again. My favorite character is dead! What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Juko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out from her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they had seen. Junko, who had just a second ago been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it's the death of a human being. By the way, audio good? You can hear me? You can hear the game? Question mark? Wait for someone in chat to tell me if I'm... Okay. Good, 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 good. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying you wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take before? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help in your search with the Blackade. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it...
Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys are an expert on this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body curling colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that, if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't just help but look at each other with open suspicion. I don't know the skills very well offhand. I'm just kind of going with whoever I want to hang out with. So far, we have... Nope, not her. We have one page on Sayaka, and my favorite character. Yeah. It was the worst situation imaginable. Yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't slow the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. Just have to. Everyone keeps repeating the sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't even know why you bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a sec. Thank you for joining us, hero. I'm glad you could participate.
What?
Everything that happened is real? It's not a joke or what? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
The heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation's so stupid. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. So we're really gonna try and find out who did it?
Oh,
Hmm? So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. Do you expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with
Screw that piece of shit bear. Come on, man. Let me out of here. Okay. Sakura, you are hiding in an awkward position. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
what should I do?
So, someone got right in front of us. They... Ifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues that form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. Wow, Kyoko, you're really, really skilled at this. If we get this wrong,
So,
well, do I really have to say any more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. That's such a good sprite of Kyoko. Damn. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And like Kyoko, Hugh was gone.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to that scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch is that did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave in their goddamn skull myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
You?
very-
It wasn't me! Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That is true. We may as well at least check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. I have to find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so we all can survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice.
Help me!
You have a complicated belief system, don't you? No, of course not. Chihiro, what are your thoughts? I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Yeah. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there was no way you would know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. There's a key on the ground. It must be my room key, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the whole entire time. If that's true, then how did the killer get into her room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Ah. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the keys somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. That's not Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she would have gone walking around, so she could have dropped it. So how did the killer? Sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does that mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it was taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold, too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yet the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would just get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Makoto, you're a genius. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I mean, I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either? Then?
What?
Nah, it's just me. Nobody's busted theirs out as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty, like right now. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash can room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in here. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether you did this. What other decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Kyoko! Hey, Kyoko! I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No. I don't think what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So,
I've searched your room from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something around while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. I think that V3 has the best reaction mechanics. Smile. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you had come in and scrubbed your room clean. What do you mean? What? Bio? What do you mean? Role-playing is not pointless. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay, is there anything else I haven't looked at yet? Oh my god. I should... Okay. It's the display stand the sword was on. Okay. Anything about the notepad? Nope. Okay, bathroom. Bathroom. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking down at her made it painfully clear this wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover that truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. So... a thought occurs to me. It's occurred to me before, but it occurs to me especially now. Homestuck trolls would assume that Hope's Peak Academy students were like insane status, right? No, number, it's 3-7. Everyone, funny number, right? That's the funny number? 3-7? Or maybe I'm thinking of 3-9. You know, Miku. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file, verified what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow, but whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? Something I should look into later. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. It does look broken. There's something sort of glittery there too. You just said that in your head, but you just said that in your head. You don't need to say it again, buddy. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Nice. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's possible that she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they stabbed her. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw her. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Thank you for writing it in chat. I'm probably going to need to double check the the important clue that this probably is. I don't know what you mean, Lucy. That's definitely the numbers 11037. Obviously. Those are the only things to look at? Alright. Whatever you say, Hideo game. Leave the bathroom, I guess. Jesus.
It would seem.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That is most likely Sayaka's dying message. I don't know what you're getting at. I've never seen something written in blood before. It was really her final message. It says she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. I think every single one of us currently is being coy for the sake of not wanting to spoil it. And because it's so fucking stupid.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers made me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
Well.
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
Use your brain, Makoto. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Yeah, it's one of the Danganronpa clues that makes more sense as a clue in Japanese. We'll get to DR2 when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who you should talk to. When it comes to numbers, let's ask Chihiro!
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice. Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll be able to see right away what I'm talking about. I did as Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Gotta thread the needle in the shot. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, this was intentional. It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
so.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it? Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question. Just one more thing. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, I did tell Sayaka, but only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then, that clears that up. Huh? What clears what? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room one good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else? I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Thank you for Cat Girl Time. Big fan of Cat Girl Time. Mondo, do you have any
By
thoughts?
the way,
You have no thoughts.
yo,
Yay! Meow. I'm getting fat. Yay! 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 That's not the right label on the door. What is? What? Huh? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it? This is Sayaka's room, but the nameplate has my name on it. Nameplates in my room and Sayaka were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. I'm Sayaka?! Holy shit. I didn't know that! I didn't realize I would have a smart protagonist. Time to steal from the dead. There can only be one thing in the trash can. There were papers. I could see the papers. Makoto, you dense. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in this video. What did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm gonna steal from the dead. And then we stole from the dead.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma's file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? I already know, Leon. Don't need to tell me. Very strange. Miss Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Hi, Byakuya. Did she? Did she? So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because me? Should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then yeah, Ultimate Nepo Baby comes with... Is there, like... Did I crouch? No. He's just tall. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. That's also acceptable, yeah. It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No! Who's on cleaning duty? I don't care! This is stupid. It'd be faster to go around and ask the others. Hey, Fumi, do you know who's on cleaning duty? Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the whole school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Hey, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw in things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that,
You bastard.
hey fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided I would volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar. I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh yeah, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
What is wrong with you? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there is a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? It's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, Fumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor. What, so now you want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. Suit him and Rita. They found themselves a way out. Whatever. Please, just hurry up. Aki! Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along! Yeah, the Shawshank Redemption. Right? Right? One of them prison movies? Obviously? I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. I'm just gonna look. Whoa! There are shards of broken glass on the floor. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, you know, that fits in the palm of your hand. I don't know anyone who would own something like that.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Yeah, kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Dragon Quest. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person who could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go check it out. A green button and a yellow button. Whoa, a bloody shirt. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is a sleeve from a button-up. And there's blood on the cuff. This is all that's left of some evidence that the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. If only we had some sort of information. If only we could possibly guess. I don't think that's a real debate, Biodrum. What's the debate? Press the green button to turn on the incinerator, press the yellow button to turn it off. I don't. Where's the option here? Who cares? Turn it on, turn it on. Who cares? Oh, and it's on. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you know what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Heh. Ah, yes. That there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been on back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on yet. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? How is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, but those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't there. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Would you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It looks like he's living out a comic book fantasy. Is there anything else to look at? Is there anyone else to talk to? No. Oh, up. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put it? Whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it's not hiding anything. Coin! Alright, let me out of here. Hey, Mr. Nagy, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer you up. I want to get out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. While we're on our way. I should be able to use this to see what's on the dining hall. Why would we go to the dining hall? We got people to talk to. Oh, Lucy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going to have to deal with another one of those in V3. I mentioned this last time, but this girl on the right really has it going. I love the fact that she seems angry at everything. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. She was dead. The voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And then in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. He's saying they were even able to get them. If that really did happen, everyone on the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Yeah, sure. Taka, my guy, what do you gotta say?
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens... Wait, no, you might be the killer. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything. Forget Beam. Sorry, it's just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. Jesus, dude, calm down. Hero, my guy, can I ask you something? I gotta get out of here. Hero, snap out of it. Oh, what, huh? Oh, Makoto, what are you doing here? Does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made out of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said it was whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit? Let's put that aside for now. So this belonged to you? Yeah, it's mine. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have... Oh. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. How much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually, considering it gives you the power to control the world. Hey, Chihiro, I have a question for you.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? There's a dying message. It's numbers 11037. Do you know anything? No.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or maybe she knows more! No. Well, someone in chat was telling me to check out the dining room, so I might as well go there, right? A dining room. Hey, Howie, do you know anything? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started, so I never started. This is a first for me. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I don't know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall keeps me calm. So, I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What? There's a missing knife? What? There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, from big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better go check it out. Hey, Owie, do you know anything about this? Hey, did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird. I thought it was strange, a knife disappearing like that.
That's right.
You didn't tell anyone? So when did you notice one of them disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. So in other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure that I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Yay! Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No! Hina, do you think I murdered her?
I mean...
Maybe. You guys were supposed to be friends, right? On the other hand, two people becoming friends then killing each other is classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I don't know.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
I don't know where else we would go.
See you soon.
Of course it's on the first floor. We only have access to the red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, that's where I have to go. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you were.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We're going to do that in the trial. There, we can all jump to conclusions together. So they're convinced I did it, but I didn't. Who is? The one who murdered Sayaka is really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Chat room. Important question. Favorite character? I've been pretty open and public about mine, who is now dead on the gym floor. In this game, by the way, I don't want to hear about your Akanes or your Irises. Both good options, both good options.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
She's a character from The Somnium Files. I thought it would be funny.
Got it.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is, he says out loud to the room. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes, he says out loud to the room. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? You've finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Right? Not even close. It's total shit! Okay, well, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did it, as he said, and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease to anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yeah, sure. Let's see if we can just turn on... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can rest my throat all I want. Alright. Let's go. I was thinking about it at work earlier today. I'm in a very good position where I know what the plot is, but I do not remember how the trials go.
Who done it? Then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Thank you,
Don't be
Taka.
a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Be normal.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think is the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak about anything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. I do not need to know how non-stop debate works. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the option. Most games don't give me that option.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer
must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong. First one in the series. Hell yeah.
Remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Absolutely not.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
You know, thinking about it, Lucy, I think I also have the same 2 and 3.
Okay, so what's next?
They're just
Next
good.
is subject of murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like
Oh,
that?
that is it. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on.
So what was used to...
There was some kind of... Without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife.
We're not at
I'm
multiple
almost
weeks points.
positive it was a kitchen knife.
I forgot how slow Danganronpa 1 goes. I'm used to Danganronpa V3. That game fucking gets going.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
You got it.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
How's that?
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
It sound better? Question mark?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise,
Yay.
what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. 'Cause I know damn well I'm not the killer. No. Wow.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Tina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, the knife was gone.
just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Yay! Thank
What
you.
about this?
Thank you, thank you, thank
The
you.
idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Yay!
So
Cat
you
girl time.
ask,
I love
and
cat girl
so
time.
I
Hi.
shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does
Yay.
the killing will get to graduate.
Yay.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Hi.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no
No
accomplices
accomplices.
in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway,
You
I didn't
stupid
go to
bear.
the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so
Oh,
scared thanks to those
scandalous.
creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
I mean, I think it's fun in English too.
A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Taka.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
What? Sayaka? Obviously Sayaka. I got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even
Kyoko
look at
thinking
us.
up a
She
storm
just
over
went
here.
straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What? See? He did do it after all!
Don't blush about that.
You're wrong.
What?
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
You're looking the wrong way, dude.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. That's Makoto curse count
Hold on.
2?
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Really
Because
racking
you
up those
see,
points.
If the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering?
Thank you,
What the hell are
Kyoko,
you
for
talking
bailing me
about?
out of this jam.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about.
She has nice boots.
don't you?
I'm only noticing now. Kyoko has nice boots. Yeah, I do want to remember. I don't remember how to play a Hangman's Gambit normal style. Okay. 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 So it's just V3 Hangman's Gambit, but bad? Okay.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene
He's
is in
posed
my
like he's gonna
room.
draw a card from his dual
The
disc.
reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
Celeste.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do
Yeah, I
something
would.
with the
I
killer
think
itself,
that's
not
the
just
correct
her hair.
assessment. Yeah.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one
Danganronpa
and the
music
same.
is so good. It's so good.
Sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Ow.
I would like to hear these reasons.
You're welcome to hear them,
Do you
Sakura.
remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first.
Kyoko
then
really
fled
is
into the
leading this
bathroom,
discussion.
right?
Yeah,
Good for her.
Then they ran after her,
She
got
deserves
into
it.
the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Makoto, were you paying attention at all?
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Makoto, you were paying attention. Good job.
Doorknob.
Pat you on the head.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yay!
This is another most bewildering act
Love
for the
being
room's
fat.
owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break
Yay.
the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about
Whoa, 2 pets? Holy
You still
shit.
don't see? Okay, then.
That's allowed?
Let's take another look.
I
at how the
allow it.
incident
What am I
unfolded.
talking about?
Hopefully that will help you
3?
understand.
Oh. What are you gonna tell me? 4! Dear God.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
Cat girl time. Yay. Yay.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Something that I wish this series has that Ace Attorney does have is that it forces you to read through the testimony at least once before.
First she then fled into then the killer ran and they got into the back. At that point, the
Makes it a lot easier.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
It's really funny.
You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Is
So
it?
The reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The
Yeah,
killer could
exactly.
easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene
Also,
of the crime.
I want to mention the way Celeste says okay is really cute.
I got it!
I got it!
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What?
This is mean logic difficulty. I turned on mean logic difficulty.
That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
I know it's the tutorial, but I like
So they had no idea.
V3 gets this shit rolling by this point, right?
you can't know if
I
it
don't
came over by
remember.
force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a point.
Granted, V3 does
Wasting
assume that
time
you've
trying to
played
break
the
down
first
a
two
door that
games,
wasn't locked
because
is
it's V3.
definitely something I would.
We'll get there. V3 is my favorite visual novel of all time.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Great question, Mondo.
Sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Thank you, Hifumi.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Taka, thank you.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Thank you, Hero.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter
I
of
love
fact,
these gaggle of
I do
idiots.
have one question.
Oh, you.
You sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
I love the characterization in Danganronpa.
so,
It's so good.
Well,
Holy
I was
shit.
just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Why would she do that?
That can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Catgirl time!
Sounds
Yay!
Like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Yay! Got it.
I got it.
Yay!
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Y'all are petting me a lot. Holy shit.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me.
I'm gonna take that as a
Still
great
deny the
compliment.
possibility?
Like, holy shit. Insane compliment. There's something I want to talk to you in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Oh. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong. Oh.
I found a notepad.
Oh,
during my
Chad, I
search,
think
and I
the
shaded in
dream
top
might be
sheet of the
over.
pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. And you're right, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
I'm so glad Hina has watched
When I saw that, I
Columbo.
was like, holy crap! I better make sure I read the paper before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be
I do
sure
not believe
anyone
you.
even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, Celeste, please
Very
tell
well
us.
then. Pay attention.
God, I want to dress like Celeste. I mean, huh? What? I didn't say anything.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
I love the
So
way
in other
Celeste
words,
says things.
Even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
Okay.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched room, but in the note, the place it specifically says, my room.
Nope. Tragic. Oh.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note, it specifically
It was one of the other two.
then they would have gone exactly.
The room that...
No, that's wrong!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yeah, we're playing as Sayaka Nagi. Smile.
The room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
I got it!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person
I
besides
love
me who
Hope's
even
Peak
noticed
Academy.
was
It's
the
a
nameplates
beautiful
was
location.
Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need
Mondo
to
is still
understand what happened
pissed off
after she
over there,
invited
by the way.
person into the room. That's
I don't know
what
what
we
he's
realized.
raging at, but maybe he saw a weird bug that he doesn't like.
Probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
You did it, Taka.
We still
You've
don't
solved
know
the
who it is,
crime.
Goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're
Yeah.
right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
I have it.
Sayaka
It's mine.
suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Oh, you dumbass. There's glitter on it.
I got it!
I got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Yeah, with our eyes.
Is that gold?
You can tell with
It
your
sure is.
functioning human eyes.
Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
You solved the crime, Taka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What do you want to tell me, video game? Only now? Okay. Mean difficulty. They gave me 3 bullets.
When the
Okay.
fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, that's just... Oh, no. Don't tell me that.
When the fighting
Don't tell me that. I'm gonna cry.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I wonder why that would be.
Whoever had the kitchen knife was the
I
one
wonder who
who
had the kitchen knife. Makoto, do you have any ideas?
Here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Taka, you moron.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
I love this guy, but he is not very...
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Makoto, were you paying attention?
I got it! You're talking
Yes,
about
I
her wrist,
was.
Right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her?
Tell him.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Toko, how does that...
No,
what?
That's not it at all.
The water was off, obviously.
According to the Monokuma file,
Duh.
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Toko, you what?
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who
Yeah,
did
no,
it
for
with
real.
the
I...
kitchen knife was...
Who... What? The one who damaged the sheath was Sayaka. I got it. I comprehend. I understand information. I was paying attention. Tell him, I...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Thank you, Kyoko.
No.
Really
far from
ruining
it.
people's dreams.
Almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder.
Thank you,
of her own.
Byakuya. I know you capable of ruining people's dreams. You're
Took
rich.
the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
the reason she
Yeah.
wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility. Is it
All
not?
while we ignore the fact that it says peanut butter and jelly on the side of the wall.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem
I
a little risky?
love the way Celeste says
For one
things,
thing,
just in
If
general.
her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she
Yeah,
chose
yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
What can I do? What can I do? Who could have possibly done it? All the clues are gone. Whoa! Jesus, it's about time.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait,
Makoto, you're the only one. You're the only one who can tell us what is in this sandwich.
11037, written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got
Her
it!
finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Yeah.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Geez, I have no clue.
11037?
Chat.
Hey, Chihiro.
What were those numbers again? Chat. Could you remind me? 11067 was
No,
it?
that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer,
I don't-
but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Okay.
Of course.
11037.
It's because they're
Okay.
not numbers.
What do you mean they're not numbers?
Yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Okay.
Right.
N037. That doesn't
there.
make any
So I
sense.
assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth
That doesn't make any sense. Chat.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Be normal.
That really is an N037. Doesn't make any more sense than before.
I just don't know. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
What? Rotate. Rotate.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
The dying message reveals the real killer's name. Select someone with fucking pleasure.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing
Rotate.
180 degrees.
Rotate.
If you turn the message around,
It becomes Leon.
E-O-N.
Help me, Leon.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Leon.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Help me, Leon.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to
That's
write
right.
upside down,
It's
as
been
it were.
Leon Scott Kennedy this whole
And
time.
as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Shit, I hadn't considered Leon Kingdom Hearts. He has a gun. He could totally do it.
Stretch to me. I'm the killer?
No, I don't think Leon from Pokemon could have been the killer.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
I don't think
You know what I'm
Leon from
talking about,
Pokemon
right,
would have
Killer?
killed someone.
The evidence Leon tried
Not
to
without
get
his Charizard. Fucking the short.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Shit, we gotta put down Leon's
Isn't that
Charizard.
Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
There's something about it we need to pay attention to.
I got it!
I got it!
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Makoto, you've been paying attention, right?
Oh yeah, that's a
Tell
good
the
point.
people.
I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
He looks like he's about to kill
And
again.
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key.
Is
to
he
get
gonna
in.
kill again?
The one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
This is a class trial. He better not be killing again.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay, okay. Ba 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 ba. Da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you use this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Very carefully. Throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. I was a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Wouldn't you believe it?
What accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball
Wouldn't
that
you
far
believe it?
and hit something that small.
Chihiro, you would not believe this.
Do that?
Not in a million
That's
years.
right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Baseball.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
I definitely believe you, Leon.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me!
Reconstructing the crime scene? Baseball.
But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Tell them, Naegi. I understand closing arguments. I've played Danganronpa V3. Okay, Act 1. Yep, put that there. There. Put that there. Yep. I'm pretty sure, at least. No? Yeah. Okay. that bullet roller. That. Throw it into the fire. And it burns off.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
I love this mechanic, completely unironically.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed.
I wonder what would have happened if Leon wasn't a crazed lunatic.
But with what strength
Like if
she
they,
had
you just
remained,
stopped at
Sayaka
breaking her
left a
wrist.
dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Like would that just be the end of it?
And with that, all her strength was gone.
How would Sayaka explain the
With
broken
Sayaka
wrist?
dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Whatever. That's not the world we live in.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access
Probably.
to the incinerator.
Probably.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible
Oh, he
throw,
would have.
but the
It would
killer
have been
had the
obvious.
confidence to
It would have
take
been a
shot.
scene.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Yeah.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. the killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
You should have just washed your shirt, man.
Do you object to anything
You should have just washed your shirt, man.
Object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object.
That's not the right game. You gotta say, no, that's wrong. And then shoot some evidence at someone.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Alright.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves...
Chad, I'm dog shit at rhythm games, and I do not remember how to play this minigame, so it'll be an adventure for everybody. Yes, please tell me. I don't remember how to play. AKA the BTB-BTW. Okay. Which button do I press? Oh, okay, right mouse. Okay. Then left to click. Okay. Okay. Then I can just shoot it with my gun. Okay.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Makoto, kill this man.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
Oh, coin. A 1 yen coin.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm well versed in Zero Escape. That's a game I should play sometime.
That must be what he used.
Huh.
There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed
Naturally.
there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Hell yeah. I'm good at this shit. Help!
Your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Hey. Yeah.
Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Yay! One of our friends is dead! Yay! Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada!
Huh?
What?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a sec. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Didn't have a choice. It's kill or be killed.
So
Flower told me that. So that's why I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance I wound up like this.
I was just
Unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on.
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with what is really the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But, even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That's why she talked to me in the first place? I guess we'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone like that just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she had descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Oh, I'm almost done. Don't worry, Bio. You're not gonna miss much. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. You just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer in that class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shuts herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to kill murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you not understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! Swa? If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind! Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's that people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is the kind of justice awakened within you? Shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get it to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. So fun fact, the character designs for Leon and Sayaka were the first ones they drew, and they intentionally chose them as the first killer and victim, specifically because they were tired of drawing them. I think that's neat. Anyway, the 1,000 blows. They got the pitching Gatling, the pitching machine gun. Yeah. Trigger Happy Havoc has some damn good executions. And also some really shitty ones. You know, duality. What we saw almost a true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else would we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Well said, Hifumi. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear!
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a... I don't think that's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying fit quite together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the long tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free from your regrets of the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside, trapped in this same place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden on there. But just like before.
thrills, chills, kills!
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so
The fact she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left it. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
certainly.
That's one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free from such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
what?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Yeah. It's almost like it's the same character. Yeah. Oh boy, the despair bat present. Yeah. As cool as it would be to keep going, it's about time. That was Danganronpa Chapter 1. How are we all feeling? Yay! I'll take that as a good thing. I'll take that to the bank. Holy shit. Hi. Alright. See you all later. Next week. Next Wednesday. I'm making it a consistent thing. Wednesdays, 5 to 8. That's my stream day now. Have a good night.